I was just watching Mike the Marine's latest video, and he was just once again showing that he had the interview with CNBC, um, in addition, I guess, to Fox with Charles Payne. And you know what the bottom line is? AMC is under $5 a share. Uh, I'm not trying to be negative because today is Valentine's Day. We're doing a lot of beautiful things for my wife and my other Valentine, Sophia. I'm actually about to go to her school. We're going to have it's like a big Valentine's Day celebration. So, I don't want to get, I want to keep it positive. Today's a beautiful day. But the bottom line is that I understand the guy is trying to do a good thing. I don't agree that he wants to make a salary off the apes. I don't agree he wants to appoint himself activist number one and make six figures a year off the apes' money, especially when the apes are struggling right now. That I do not agree with Mike the Marine. I applauded his effort. I think that, the fact that he, did what he did was a beautiful thing. And like I said from the beginning, I've always supported the guy. But it just gets to a point where you have to kind of say to yourself, am I accomplishing anything? See, at the end of the day, that's what it's about, accomplishing something. And I don't want to keep reiterating this, but sometimes you got to go to like the core of the problem. You got to go to the roots of the problem. And I don't think that Mike is doing that. Maybe he has good intentions. Maybe he's being sincere. Certainly doesn't know how to speak. I mean, I will say this. He shouldn't. Look, Mike, you're a good organizer. I'll give him that. He is a good organizer. He's very, very professional. He's very organized, not a good speaker, not powerful enough. You have to be, when you're dealing with the most corrupt people on earth, okay, you got to be a powerhouse, man. I mean, you got to be a tank. And you're not a tank. You're not, okay? I'm a tank, okay? But the thing is, even someone like me who is a tank knows that there's not much that the media, who I consider the enemy of the people, I really do. I feel like the media is in bed with the hedge funds. Again, of course, I'm going to say it's alleged. But it's like you see nothing is changing. I mean, you did it, right? Did you do all these interviews? You did the protest. AMC is still under $5 a share. March 14th, the 10-for-1 reverse stock split's coming up where they want to take away 90% of our shares. So it's just, that's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. It's like we're trying to fight a system, doing it in all honesty and fairness, the ineffective way. The ineffective way. And you might say, well, what is the effective way? I don't know how many more times I have to say it. I don't know if I have to say it to you in a different language. Maybe you're not comprehending it in English. I wish I could speak another language. But unfortunately, I can only speak English. You got to do what's called a hostile takeover. It happens all the time. It happens all the time where a stockholder recognizes that the current leadership, the current, management is just not doing a good job. They might have ulterior motives. They're selfish. I mean, you have a company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. You have a company that's burning through cash like crazy to the point where we don't even know how much longer AMC is going to hold on without going into bankruptcy. And you have a CEO making almost $20 million a year. You have a CEO that sold and $50 million worth of AMC stock. And the thing was, it wasn't even based on merit. It wasn't based on, if he did it, listen to me, if he earned that money, meaning he did something good for the retail investor, he did something good for the company, he didn't do jack shit. He didn't do jack shit. I mean, the company is still in ridiculous, tremendous debt. I mean, the retail lost $350 billion in 2022. The dude just took a $20 million salary basically for himself, sold $50 billion off of retail's money because we're the ones who pumped up AMC. And he benefited himself to the tune of 70, it's up right there at 70 million. $70 million between his comp package and between the money he paid himself. And I just don't understand how you're still calling this guy Adam Aaron the silverback. You think, oh, I'm the largest I'm the largest holder of AIMS. Of course, you're the largest holder because you're the CEO and you have this insanely undeserved comp package that issues you millions of shares of stock. That's undeserved. No offense. It's undeserved. Anybody could do that. Look, I could appoint, here's an example. If we acquired AMC and I made myself, okay, the CEO, I could say, give me 1 million shares, give me $20 million, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because I would want to be on what's called a performance-based comp plan, meaning get the job done. And every milestone and every time you reach something, then you deserve a comp plan. So once again, just wanted to reiterate, consider this idea. Acquire AMC, fire Adam Aaron, fire the AMC board of directors. It's really not that hard. I know you think it's a very hard thing to do. It's actually something that can be accomplished before March 14th. If all of you would simply send me emails, Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Once again, Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. If I got enough emails, if you would share this video, if you would help me, if we could become organized and all unite together, we could do something really big here. This is not a solicitation for an investment. I am not asking you for one single penny, just an email. If I got enough emails, I could take it to the next level. I could hire a major prestigious law firm that could then put together all the paperwork. We could, obviously file it with the SEC. You would then be able to receive this paperwork, review it with your attorney, and then maybe, just maybe, we can make magic happen. But right now, we're just talking about an email because nothing is changing. And March 14th is around the corner. And unless we really start getting serious here, and unless we start really getting organized, we're in a lot of trouble. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. This video and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only. But on a positive note, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you and your sweetheart have a wonderful day.